Thank you for coming so quickly, officers. Good night.
Officer Schneider, don't forget now, my youngest granddaughter, Bonnie, is working over in Ocean City for the summer at the Beach Grill. Bonnie Edelman, she doesn't work on Mondays. Don't go then. You two would make such a nice couple. Remember, Bonnie Edelman. She's very pretty. What a nice young man.
Well, you girls certainly know how to throw a surprise party.
That nice young officer, he's so smart. He told me he's starting law school in August. He would be just perfect for Bonnie. You know, it all makes perfect sense, everything he said.
What makes sense?
That burglars disguise themselves as delivery men to get into buildings like this. He said the burglar probably just came in through the entrance when someone was coming in or going out.
Sure, who would question a pizza delivery man?
But do burglars buy real pizza if they're going to rob someone? Wouldn't they just bring an empty pizza box?
Maybe they use real pizza so it looks more authentic. So if a security guard stops them, it'll be okay.
That makes a lot of sense.
Why did the police take the pizza away? I'm hungry.
They had to. It's evidence.
It is?
They can test it in their crime lab. I saw it on television. Law and Order, I think.
I bet they ate it. What if it is poison? What if the robbers poison the pizza and make the victims eat it?
Yes, I saw that on a CSI episode.
Well, in that case, I'm glad I didn't eat any. Can we cut your cake now, Bella? Of course, Sylvie. I baked you a welcome home cake.
Oh, that's very nice of you, Thelma. Thank you.
Yes.
I think they'll probably try to find out which pizza place the pizza came from. Then they'll try to figure out who bought it. They have special detectives, you know, like Jerry Orbach on Law and Order. They do that kind of thing. He's my favorite of all the TV detectives.
The other policeman, the older one, he told me never to tell people when you're going away on vacation because burglars love to come to a home that's not occupied, and then they can sneak in and out without getting caught.
I didn't pay much attention to him. He had on a wedding ring.
What do you mean?
Well, the older policeman with the brown hair had on a wedding ring. Too bad. He seems to be the perfect age for Rhoda's daughter. You know, the one who just got divorced. So otherwise, I would have mentioned her to him.
I think half the people in New Jersey knew about Barry getting married in Israel. You've been talking about it for months, Sylvie.
So did you when you and Amy got married. I'm not going to hide my grandson's wedding. How did I know I'd get robbed? We're almost robbed. I'm just relieved that he didn't hurt any of you. What if he had a gun or a knife? What if he started shooting?
I didn't see. I got stuck on the floor and couldn't get up. I just screamed because Thelma and Mabel screamed.
I think we really caught him off guard. I think that he just screamed because we all shouted, "Surprise!" and then he just ran out.
I'm just happy that none of you got hurt.
Well, Sylvie, I'm sorry your surprise party was such a bust. I'm going upstairs. I'm going to lock all my doors, all my windows, and go to bed. Not that I'll sleep a wink, I'm sure.
Wait, have your cake first. This is good, Thelma, very moist.
Thanks, it's got instant pudding in it, that's why.
You're not having any? This is good.
I'm afraid to go home now.
So am I.
Oh, the officers checked each floor. The robber is long gone. The police may have even caught him by now. This is very good.
We sure scared him away, didn't we?
We sure did. That'll teach him to think twice before trying to rob old ladies.
Before you go, since you went through all the trouble to throw me a surprise party, let me at least give you your gifts.
You got us presents?
Yay!
Of course I did. Now, just a minute. What did I do with it? Oh, thank you. Here they are. Let's see. I have them marked so I know who to give them to. Fanny, thank you for watering my plants while I was gone. This is for you.
Oh, for me? Oh my goodness, let me open it and see what it is. A scarf. Oh, you know how I love scarves. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, beautiful.
I got it in Tel Aviv. It's pure silk.
It looks so nice on you, Fanny.
Thank you.
Mabel, this is for you. Thank you for picking up my mail while I was gone. Oh, by the way, did my package from QVC come?
Yes, it's in your bedroom.
I got that in Jaffa. I hope you like it.
Oh, earrings! Aren't these beautiful? I'll wear them to the senior social this weekend. You're still coming with us, right?
Actually, I forgot all about it.
It's our annual barbecue. You have to come. I had the new girl in the front office put aside a ticket for you. We're all going to go in costume like we did last year. Remember, we had so much fun.
Mabel's cousin Herman is coming, Sylvie, all the way up from Long Branch.
Fanny, that was supposed to be a secret. Can't you keep anything to yourself?
But you said...
Never mind what I said.
Mabel, for the last time, I do not want to meet your cousin Herman.
Now, Sylvie...
No, Mabel, I mean it. If you keep on matchmaking, I'm not going to come to the social. I haven't gotten over my last blind date with your podiatrist. He took me out to dinner, then spent the rest of the evening clipping my toenails and examining my bunions. I was so embarrassed I wanted to die.
So Alvin's got a foot fetish. So what? It's not every first date that a gal gets a pedicure.
Dare I remind you about my luncheon at the Seafood Emporium with your dentist?
I know.
What happened, Sylvie?
He laughed so hard at his own dumb joke that his dentures flew out and landed kerplunk in my cup of Manhattan crab chowder, which then splashed all over my white sweater.
I always admired his perfect teeth.
They may be perfect, but I'm sure they're not his. Why don't you set your cousin up with Fanny? Or maybe Rhoda?
Hey, what am I, chopped liver?
Thelma, Watka, you're married, so
What? Oscar's in Miami with his son till Labor Day. He will never find out.
I already have a date for the social.
you do? With who?
Mabel fixed me up with Mr. Kastenberg in the Lincoln Building.
Last year he went with Evelyn Greenbaum. But she's in rehab. You know, her little drinking problem came back. She told me she was going down to Charleston for a couple of weeks. But I'll wager dollars to donuts that she's visiting Betty Ford.
Mr. Kastenberg was so dashing in his sailor suit last year. Remember, he won the prize for best male costume? The theme was Seniors of the South Pacific. I wore a hula skirt and a pink leg. I think he liked watching me do the hula dance. Maybe this year he'll go as an Arabian prince. And I'll be a belly dancer. This year's theme is Seniors of the Sahara.
That's so nice, Fanny. I'm sorry about Evelyn, but I'm glad you and Mr. Kastenberg are hitting it off. Why don't you set Herman up with Rhoda? You know she's been after you to find her a blind date.
Rhoda isn't Herman's type. I'm a Yenta. I know these things. I told Herman all about you, Sylvie. He wants to meet you.
For the last time, no thank you. Aren't there any old women left in Long Branch?
Well, we can't uninvite him. I hope you'll at least be civil.
I'll be my usual charming self. But I don't want him to get any wrong ideas. I am not in the market for another blind date. Mabel, do you hear me?
Oh, all right. You can't blame me for trying, though. You two have so much in common.
Yeah, like what?
Well, he went over to Tel Aviv for his grandson's bar mitzvah last March. I thought you could talk about your trip and, well, who knows what else.
Enough, Mabel. Subject closed. Thelma, thank you for taking me to the airport. I really appreciated it.
I am so sorry that I could not pick you up from the airport, but I'm not driving at night anymore. I had a little accident.
I know. I heard all about Snowball. Poor kitty.
I feel so terrible.
Oh, it was an accident. Here, open your present.
Oh, thank you
I got it at the Eretz Museum.
Oh, thank you so much for remembering me. Did you buy anything else for yourself? Any souvenirs?
Well, I took a lot of photographs. I want to make an album of my trip.
Sure.
When it's developed, I'll let you see it.
Good.
Barry was such a handsome groom. And Rachel, what a beautiful bride. I cried during the whole ceremony. Aw. Wait a minute. I did get something else. I bought this at the Outdoor Museum when I went to Egypt for the weekend. Isn't it wonderful?
What is it?
It looks old. I mean, like an antique.
It looks like a watering can.
Kind of reminds me of a tea kettle.
I don't exactly know what it is. I couldn't really understand the woman who sold it to me.
Well, it's very nice. But please don't ask to swap it for my earrings.
I know you think it's silly, and I probably paid too much for it.
How much did you pay? Don't tell me. How much?
About $30. But they had some just like it at the airport in the duty-free shop for half price. I guess I got taken, or as my grandchildren like to say, ripped off. But I like this best. There's something different about it.
You got it at an outdoor market? Did you have to barter for it? Did you have to trade anything, like a ring or something?
I hope not.
Oh no, most of the stalls take credit cards nowadays.
What are you going to do with it?
Well, I'm not sure exactly. Put it on my dressing table, or maybe my night table, or I might just leave it right on this table as a conversation piece.
Well, it leaves me speechless. But so long as you like it, that's all that matters. Welcome home, Sylvie. We missed you.
Thank you. I missed all of you too. It's nice to be home again with my good friends.
Come along, gals. The world traveler needs some rest. Let me know if you want to ride the jitney with me to the shopping plaza tomorrow. I want to go and get us some doodads from the party store for the senior social. I thought we'd all dress up as harem girls this year.
Yeah.
I'm going as a belly dancer.
Last year's social was so much fun. You remember the ball game was on, so Oscar did not go. Do you remember?
Oh yeah, you hula danced the night away with Barney Finkelstein just to spite Oscar.
I sure did, until Barney's artificial knee gave way and the ambulance came.
Well, I'm gonna go. Come along, Thelma. Fanny and I will walk you up to your apartment and make sure that you get in safe. Then we'll ride up to the 3rd floor since we're just across the hall.
Oh, good. Thanks, Mabel. Thanks, Mabel. Good night, Sylvie. Welcome home.
Good to see you. See you later.
Good night.
Good night.
Hello? Hello? Is anybody there? I pay to live in a building with security, and I still get robbed. What is this world coming to? Well, time for bed.
Mrs. Goldberg,
Who's there?
Mrs. Goldberg, I am Detective Savanes with the police. I need to speak with you about the events of this evening.
I'm afraid I'm very tired, Detective. Can't this wait until tomorrow? I've already told the officers everything I know, which wasn't much.
I'm sorry, no, madam. This cannot wait. Your cooperation is of utmost importance.
Detective, I'm sorry, what did you say your name was?
Savanes, madam.
Savalas. Like the TV detective, Kojak.
Yes, madam. Savanes. Like the man on television. I am Greek, as you see.
You certainly do have an accent, Detective.
You are very observant, Mrs. Goldberg. I apologize if you are unable to understand me.
Oh no, I understand you fine. I just got back from Israel from my grandson's wedding, so I'm used to your kind of accent.
I am glad.
How do you like it here in America, Detective? I loved Israel, but I don't think I could ever live there. I get homesick.
I have been a proud citizen of the United States for more than 20 years. But you are correct again, Mrs. Goldberg. I do get homesick sometimes.
That's only natural. I was only gone for 3 weeks, and I still got homesick. I'm glad to be home.
Please, may I enter to speak with you? I know it is late. I won't take much of your time. My dear wife is waiting for me to come home.
I'm sorry, Detective. I am very tired, and I don't have anything else to tell you.
Mrs. Goldberg, I believe we have captured the man who attempted to rob your apartment. Well, we have a suspect in custody and can only hold him for a few hours unless we have more evidence. I have some photographs to show you. You saw his face, did you not?
I did, but only for a brief moment. I don't think I would remember it. I hope you don't want me to come for a lineup to identify him.
That will not be necessary. Please, permit me to show you one or two photographs. Then I promise I will leave.
Oh, all right. Stop right there. Could I please see some identification, detective? You can't be too careful, you know.
Yeah, you are correct, Mrs. Goldberg. You cannot be too careful. Do not scream. If you do as I say, I will not kill you.
I think I'm going to faint.
Do not do that, madame. I need to talk to you, and then I will leave.
What do you want from me? Are you going to kill me? That's not fair. I trusted you. I thought you were just like that Detective Kojak. You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
When you were abroad, you purchased something very valuable. Where is it?
Valuable. I bought some gifts, but none of them were valuable. I wouldn't say they were valuable at all. They were nice, but they were inexpensive. I didn't even have to declare them in customs.
I am not talking about trinkets. I am talking about a priceless treasure, a relic.
A treasure? I live on a fixed income. I don't have time to spend money on treasures. Plus, I only can fit a certain amount of gifts in my suitcase. I just went to Israel for my grandson's wedding. I flew economy. I can show you my boarding pass.
We could do this the easy way or the hard way, Mrs. Goldberg. It is up to you.
Would you please put that knife away?
If I do, will you cooperate freely?
Do I have a choice?
No.
Then put the knife away. You told me you wouldn't hurt me. If you put the knife away, then I'll believe you.
Very well.
That's much better. Can I offer you a cup of coffee? or maybe some tea? There is a wonderful chocolate cake in my kitchen.
Mrs. Goldberg, this is not a social call.
I was just trying to be polite.
I know you purchased something at a stall in Alexandria. Where is it?
I purchased something, but it wasn't a treasure. It was a teapot. Or maybe it was a watering can. I'm not exactly sure. It only cost $30, and it's probably junk. I don't even know why I bought it. I probably got caught up in the bustle of the outdoor market. They sold them at the airport, too.
So where is it? Let me see it.
It's drugs, isn't it? I bet it's filled with opium. Or crack cocaine. Or heroin. Are you a drug addict? Do you need a fix?
I am not a drug addict. I resent the implication.
Then you must be a drug pusher. A kingpin, isn't that what they're called?
I am not a kingpin. I am not a drug lord. I am not involved in the drug trafficking, Mrs. Goldberg. I am not leaving without the treasure for which I came. Where is it?
All right, I'll go and get it. Don't follow me into my bedroom. Please, stay out here. It's not proper.
Wait one moment. I will not follow you, but do not anger me by doing something
foolish.
Detective Savalas, or whatever your name is, I am not heroic. I am a retired school teacher. And I'm not up to heroics.
Well, then hurry up and go get it. I will wait here.
Good. Is this what you're looking for?
Where is it? Let me see it. Oh, Mrs. Goldberg! Oh, that is so very unkind of you. How could you do this to me? Oh, wait till I clean up. Oh.
Thank you, Honorable Mistress, for releasing me from the captivity of the evil one. I am humbly in your regard, and I am available for anything you wish. My amigo!